Hello? Is there anyone there? Carmilla? It would be vain my attempting to tell you the horror with which, even now, I recall the occurrence of that night. I could not bear next day to be alone for a moment. I should have told Papa, but for two opposite reasons. At one time I thought he would laugh at my story, and I could not bear its being treated as a jest. And at another, I thought he might fancy that I had been attacked by the mysterious complaint which had invaded our neighborhood. I was afraid of alarming him. I was comfortable enough with my good-natured companion, but I fancied that Madame Perrodon looked anxious.
You know it's gonna sound strange, but I think the old walkway behind your bedroom might be haunted.
Nonsense.
I'm not joking, Laura. The gardener told me that he came 2 times before sunrise to water the trees, and saw a strange female figure passing by the old avenue. To be honest, I don't know if it was a ghost or not. But something very strange is happening here in the castle.
You must not say a word about it to Carmilla, because she can see down that walk from her room window, and she is, if possible, a greater coward than I.
Coward? You were not talking about me, right?
Not at all, Carmilla. Come with me. I was just about to go outside to get some fresh air.
Try to not overwork yourself, Laura. What you need the most right now is to rest.
Don't worry, Madame Perrodon. I'm certain that Carmilla will take good care of me.
I was so frightened last night.
You were?
I had a dream of something black coming round my bed, and I awoke in perfect horror, and I really thought for some seconds I saw a dark figure near the chimney-piece. And I felt quite certain that something frightful would have made its appearance, and perhaps throttled me as it did those poor people we heard of.
You won't believe it, Carmilla. Last night I saw it too. Do you think we had the same dream? Or maybe...
I am quite sure it was all fancy. I used to think that evil spirits made dreams, but our doctor told me it is no such thing. Only a fever passing by, or some other malady, as they often do, he said, knocks at the door, and not being able to get in, passes on without alarm.
I should have been happier if I could quite have agreed with Carmilla, but I did my best, and the impression was a little losing its force. For some nights I slept profoundly, but still every morning I felt the same lassitude, and a languor weighed upon me all day. Without knowing it, I was now in a pretty advanced stage of the strangest illness under which mortal ever suffered. I felt myself a changed girl. A strange melancholy was stealing over me. Dim thoughts of death began to open, and an idea that I was slowly sinking took gentle, and somehow not unwelcome possession of me. If it was sad, the tone of mind which this induced was also sweet. Whatever it might be, my soul acquiesced in it.
dearest, think me not cruel because I obey the irresistible law of my strength and weakness. I cannot help it. As I draw near to you, you in your turn will draw near to others, and learn the rapture of that cruelty, which yet is love.
Where am I? Carmilla? Is there anyone there?
Welcome to our family, Laura.
You lot are traveling with a very dangerous woman. But I suppose you already knew that. Now, the bullet that I have here, loaded in my firearm, is made of pure silver, and it is not intended for you. So I'm going to give you a choice. Either you take this bullet for her and end your miserable life here, or you can take this sack of gold with you and get the hell out of here. The choice is yours. This is for my daughter, you bitch.
Ah! Beware! Beware of the assassin!
Oh my god, Carmilla! 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 Are you alright? Please open the door.
Laura, what's going on here?
Father, please help me. I think Carmilla is in danger.
Move aside!